Brexit doommongers have seen their attempts to blame a carbon dioxide shortage on our EU split evaporate as the crisis spreads to continental Europe. The apparent crisis, which threatens industries from steel to food, is spilling over into Europe, according to one of the world's largest distributors of the gas, Nippon Gases, which sold almost £1.1 billion of industrial gases on the continent last year, warned other countries in Europe will also suffer shortages of CO2. The firm has estimated that its supplies had failed 50% across the region. It comes after ministers finalized a multi-million-pound bailout package to restart carbon dioxide supplies and prevent a crisis in the UK's food and nuclear sectors. The deal will mean that the government will fork out tens of millions of pounds to a US fertilizer firm to reverse its decision to shut two plants which the company said had become uneconomical because of rising gas prices. The emerging crisis prompted the British Soft Drinks Association to warn that manufacturers have only a few days of carbon dioxide left in reserve to produce fizzy drinks and can't import supplies from the EU due to Brexit. Remainers on social media celebrated the news as if a shortage of their favorite carbonated drinks provided a perfect argument against Brexit. But Nippon's stark warning of European shortages is being echoed across the continent. Yara, the Norwegian chemical group, announced last week it would slash 40% of its European production of ammonia, a key input for one of the most commonly used fertilizers. Its chief executive Svein Tore Holsether said record natural gas prices were crippling the profits of European fertilizer producers. "We're running at a huge negative cash flow," he warned. Ammonia production with today's natural gas prices and today's spot prices for ammonia is simply not profitable in Europe. Fertilizer plants are one of the continent's main sources of CO2, which is used to make fizzy drinks, stun animals for slaughter and cool nuclear power plants. Industrial gas firms are prioritizing carbon dioxide supplies to end uses. Nippon Gases said it would focus on deliveries to nuclear power stations, meat production facilities and medical firms. Analysts have said gas prices need to fall dramatically before carbon dioxide production becomes a viable business again. Jennifer Willis-Jones, commodity analyst at Crew, said, "The impact is massive. We expect more and more shutdowns in Western and Eastern Europe and Ukraine." Alan Pickett, head of analysis at IHS Markit's Ferticon, said fertilizer plants in the UK and Northern Europe needed gas prices to be 20% lower than current levels to break even. He added, "As long as gas prices remain at current levels, it will be a serious situation for most European producers."